Schnauzers are divided by the FCI into 3 separate breeds: miniature Schnauzers, standard Schnauzers, and giant Schnauzers. In principle, Schnauzers and Pinschers belong to the same breed type. They differ only in the structure of their coats. Previously, the wire-haired type, which was once called the wire-haired Pinscher, was more common. Schnauzers and Pinschers have been divided into separate breeds only since the beginning of the 20th century. History and origin of the Schnauzer. The dogs originated from the Württemberg area of Germany. Their origins can be traced back to the beaver dogs of the Middle Ages and domestic sheepdogs. The standard Schnauzer is considered the most original of the 3 species of Schnauzers and has existed for at least 500 years. The smaller variety, the miniature Schnauzer, was deliberately bred from around 1880 onwards. While the bigger varieties were more in fashion at first, after the Second World War the smaller dogs became more popular. Standard and miniature Schnauzers were once used as guard and stable dogs, where they would hunt mice and rats. Giant Schnauzers, on the other hand, were preferred as guard and shepherd dogs on the pastures in southern Germany. They were also called sooty bear Schnauzers and were once used to guard horse-drawn carts too. Appearance of the Schnauzer. For all Schnauzers, both the size and the weight are set by the FCI. The giant Schnauzer should reach a height at the withers of 60 to 70 centimeters, with a weight of between 35 to 47 kilos. Standard Schnauzers should reach a height of between 45 to 50 centimeters at the withers and weigh 14 to 20 kilos. Miniature Schnauzers should reach a height at the withers of between 30 to 35 centimeters and weigh between 4 and 8 kilograms. The dog's life expectancy is between 12 to 16 years, although standard Schnauzers tend to have the highest life expectancy. The fur of the muscular dogs is wiry, hard, and has a dense undercoat. Giant Schnauzers are black or pepper salt colored, which means shades of color from dark iron gray to light silver gray. The fur on the standard Schnauzers should also have these colors. However, miniature Schnauzers are also permitted in pure white and black silver. Shiny badges over the eyes, on the head, beard, throat, chest, and the runs are only allowed in the black-silver variant of the miniature Schnauzer. Typical characteristics for all Schnauzers are their beards, bushy eyebrows, which hang slightly over their eyes, and V-shaped folding ears. Their back line slopes towards the pelvis, which gives all Schnauzers their typical stature. Temperament and training of the Schnauzer. The dogs are loyal, resilient, sensitive, confident, and courageous. They are also very alert, with a keen sense of smell and excellent hearing. Schnauzers are quite intelligent dogs, but they should be trained with a degree of tough love, or they can develop a stubbornness, a desire to dominate, or, especially with the smaller varieties, become incessant barkers. They are suitable as family dogs and get on well with children. Although the giant Schnauzer is rather calm, the smaller dogs have a much more lively temperament, and they will continue to play like puppies even in old age. Customs officials, the military and the police use giant Schnauzers as service dogs, although they are also suitable as rescue dogs and guide dogs. Exercise and care of the Schnauzer. Schnauzers have great stamina, so are well suited to agility courses or obedience. They also make very good tracking dogs. Although all Schnauzers are generally very healthy, they can suffer from a number of health problems. Giant Schnauzers are more prone to genetic diseases than the smaller varieties, and hip dysplasia, epilepsy, or cancer of the toes can occur. The standard Schnauzer also sometimes suffers from hip dysplasia, but is otherwise considered particularly robust. The smaller miniature Schnauzers, like many other small breeds, can often suffer from patellar dislocation in the knees. All varieties of Schnauzer should be trimmed regularly.